Double Britical Saiyans here. I'm Jonah.
And I'm Matt.
And we got the red reveals for Vermillion Bloodline.
Yay! And then we got the greens coming up after and a separate video. So start off with, we got a new Gogeta leader. So auto, when this card attacks, you add up to one card from your life to your hand. You look at 7 cards on top of your deck, add up to one red extra card of entry cost of 1 among them to your hand and shuffle your deck. So self-awakening, it can get you your negates and whatever else you decide to run. Obviously the 1 cost extra card for it. And if you happen to have those Freezer Death Ball things.
Yeah.
So
Pilot M2 if you really want.
Yeah. And it's auto once per turn. When you activate Union skill, you draw 1 card. And then when you light at 4 or less, you get 2 energy back. And we flip him over. Yeah, it's fine. Into the other Gogeta. Well, say other Gogeta. It says blue. So, on the Awaken side, he's got straight up double strike.
Damn.
But he has auto. When his card attacks, you draw 1 card and he gains 5k. So he's a 20k double strike every time he swings. And then he has the same auto as the Unawakened side of when you activate a Union skill, you get to draw a card. So you can draw 2 cards each turn and have a 20k double striker.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, the first effect alone makes it crazy.
Ooh, and now we have Broly.
Well, yeah, we can't have Gogeta without Broly, can we?
Yeah, it's like, oh, we're going to do the new Gogeta. Quick, reprint Broly. So he's got active main once per turn. Add a card from your life to your hand. He gains crit for the turn. And then his other active main is up to 1 red extra card, no cost of 1 from your deck to your hand. Shuffle your deck, then negate the skill for the game.
So he has green Broly skill, but
on extra cards.
On extra cards.
Yeah. And then he's also on 4 life. You get 2 energy back. So it's pretty good. And then oh god. So his opponent is, if you have a red Broly BR card in play, he gains crit. Auto, when this card attacks, draw a card and he gains 5k for the battle. So just like Gogeta. And then auto of choose one card in your hand, discard it. When one of your red Broly BR cards is removed from a battle area by an opponent's skill or is KO'd, choose 1 red Broly BR card, an edge cost of 4 or less in your hand, and play it.
To help you swap into the next big thing, because it's all swap, this one, isn't it?
It's a swap deck with the new keywords.
So basically he's a 20k crit.
Yeah.
Because that tournament you should always have live.
Ideally, yes.
Ideally, yeah. So okay, on to the first Unison card. So we got Gotenks Earth Shattering Might. So it's specified 2, it's a 15k power. Auto once per turn. When you activate a Union skill, add a marker to this card. Okay, so plus nothing, draw a card. So basically +1, draw a card.
Near enough, yeah.
Basically, because that first effect, that it's just literally +1, draw a card.
As long as you Union.
Yeah. Yeah, if you do a Union, then yeah, it's fine. Oh yeah, because Union's add a marker, so that's how he gains his markers.
Yeah.
And then you're drawing a card, and then -5, activate main, this card gains 15 power, double strike and dual attack. Although, what would you Union?
I have one big thought.
Gogeta.
Yeah.
Duh. So it's for the Gogeta deck, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, that was just me being a tit, wasn't it, really?
It's fine.
Cool. Have fun reading.
Yeah, okay. So we've got Kale, Savage Berserker, specified cost of 1, 5k. Auto, when this card is played, look up 3 cards from the top of your deck, add up to 1 mono red Saiyan card among them to your hand, place the remaining at the bottom of your deck in any order. Its auto is once per turn. When one of your red battle cards activates this swap skill, you may add a marker to this card. And then -7, active main. Choose which one of your opponent's leader cards. It gets -15 power for a turn. Then choose which one of your mono red battle cards with an edge cost of 5 less and a swap skill in your hand and play it. So yeah, this one.
So put your opponent's leader to 0 power and then punt the crap into them.
Yeah, and this is very much for the Broly deck.
Well, yeah. Swap.
Yeah.
Jeez. I mean, you could put it in other red decks, just that are red Saiyans, just for a 1-drop searcher.
I was kind of thinking to myself, like, you could put it in Vegito technically, because they're all red Saiyans, as long as they're Goku and Vegeta.
I mean, yeah, not wrong, but I don't see the point at the same time.
It'd be funny. You could just add a blue Vegeta, like, I'll add this red card to my hand.
Wow. Okay, so next up we got Raditz Saiyan Youth. So this is the new super combo from this set. So it has 0 combo as just straight up. So for it to gain its 10k, you have to meet the effect. So auto, if your leader card is red and your life is at 4 or less, and all of your energy is red, when this card is used in a combo, it gains 10,000 combo power for the battle, and then you can choose 1 card in your hand, place it upon your deck, and draw 2 cards. So it's Paragus, but they go to the bottom of the deck.
Yeah.
So every colour is going to have this.
The one thing to note though is that they are rares in this set. So if going by the logic of like the last set, they're going to be kind of annoying to get hold of because
they're rare.
Yeah, and like, as we found, searching for rares during the last set was annoying because it's also like they aren't foiled, so they don't stick out. And you're just like, wait, do I have that one? No, wait, that's a rare. Damn it. So yeah, next we got SS B Son Goku Technique Unchained. I
don't think I really had to think about that one then.
I was like, do I go with this? But then I just was like, oh, I've started. So 3-drop 10k power. Its active main is you pay 1 red, choose 1 skill as Son Goku BR card with an energy cost of 1 in your battle, return it to the owner's hand. Play this card from your hand and it gets 10k power for the turn. And then its other active main is you can add it back to your hand.
So, unlike the other ones where it's auto, just straight up under turn, you have to activate the skill.
Well, it's a case of like, if you want to do that, because obviously you have to put something else back in your hand. So...
yeah, and it's a 20k, which is pretty good. Alright, so we got Son Goku. This is the vanilla, basically. It's to go with this. It's 1 cost 10k, just bounce back.
Like, this deck needs the vanillas a lot more, doesn't it?
Well, it's this, basically. So you got this,
and the Vegeta.
This, and then you got the Vegeta duplicates.
Yeah, well, I think there's also an extra card to get the vanillas.
There's the extra card to get the vanillas.
Yeah.
So it's like a whole brand new package for the deck.
Yeah. So yeah, next we got Son Goku Saiyan Youth. It's a 1-drop 4k. It has blocker and the auto of if you have a red unison card in play, when this card is played, you draw 1.
It's also worth pointing out that it's Son Goku BR.
Yeah.
So, in the character, so that's a thing to pay attention to, because that can be relevant.
You could use a Kid Goku and a Kid Vegeta to make Gogeta the adult.
I think every card is basically getting this. A 1-cost blocker that can draw a card if you got a unison out. Okay. Wait, that was you, wasn't it? So it's just me now. Yeah, so we got Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta Technique Unchained. So 3 cost, 10k, activate main, pay 1 red, you bounce the skillless Vegeta BR, revenge cost of 1, you barrel to your hand. Play this card from your hand and it gains 10k, so it literally is their Goku. It's got exactly the same activate main, they're just copycats.
As always.
Of course, and there's the Vegeta skillless.
Yep.
And next one.
So yeah, we got Vegeta Saiyan Youth.
Which,
Vegeta BR. 2-drop 10k. And also, if your leader is red, when this card is played from your hand, choose up to 1 of the red unison cards and add a marker to it.
It's a 2 cost.
Yeah.
What was the Goku? The Goku was a 1 cost, wasn't it?
Yeah. The 1 cost blocker.
But because this adds a marker, the actual cost is
fair.
Yeah. Alright, so on to our first SR then.
Yep. Enjoy.
Right, okay, so we got Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta Technique Unchained. So 6 cost, 4 of it being red, 35k power. You know, standard for Gogeta BR cards, isn't it? 35k power. So he has Double Strike, EX Evolve, Mono Red, Gogeta BR with energy cost of 5. Permanent, this card can't be KO'd, so it's just like the old Gogeta SR. Well, BR one. And then auto, when a card evolves into this card, when a card evolves into this card, choose up to one of your red unison cards and add 2 markers to it, and you can't play battle cards
for the turn.
And you can't play battle cards for a turn. And then auto, when this card or one of your opponent's cards attacks, you may choose one of your opponent's battle cards. No, one of your opponent's cards. Okay, not just battle card, one of your opponent's cards. And it gets minus 20k power for the battle. If you do, negate this skill for the turn. See, now that's really, really good that it says card.
Yeah.
Because you can target a unison card. Yeah, it won't die. It'll lose a marker. They don't die. They lose markers. If they got a marker on them and their power hits 0, they just lose a marker. It's like as if they were going to die in battle.
Yeah.
It's just the only way for them to go is their markers drop.
Okay. But yeah, that's still really good because...
Well, it's the fact that it says cards instead of battle cards. So that's a key thing to consider. Okay, that's... Yeah, alright. I don't have visible... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Alright.
Yep. So we got Gogeta, Fusion of the Gods. It's a 5-drop 20k power for being red. It has Deflect. Union Fusion. You pay 3 red, you draw 2, and you need a red Goku BR and a red Vegeta BR. Unsurprisingly. Same permanent as before, it can't be KO'd. And its auto is, if your leader is red, when this card is played, choose up one of your red unison cards, add a marker to it, then choose all of your opponent's battle cards and you get minus 15 power for the turn.
So I'll just play this, add a marker. I'll play this, add 2 more markers.
Yeah. That's why the SR stops you from playing other battle cards, because you could just play, I'll add a bunch of markers, and then depending on my unison, I could play some more battle cards because I got rid of those markers. Which is a fair trade-off.
Yeah. So next up, another SR. We've got Super Saiyan Broly Unlimited Power. So 6 cost for it being red, 35k power, unique, critical, and double strike.
Why has he got unique? Gogeta doesn't.
Well, it kind of does for a turn.
Yeah, for a turn. Broly just has it.
In a weird way, it has unique for a turn, but it doesn't. Like, it just stops you from playing. But yeah, obviously unique. You can only have the 1 copy out. Well, having multiple copies of this thing out. Auto, if your leader card is red, when this card is played, choose up to one of your red unison cards, add 2 markers to it, then choose up to 3 cards in your opponent's hand and send them to the wall. At the end of your opponent's next turn, they add all cards sent to the wall by this skill to their hand. Eel.
So, does a forcing hit?
Yeah, for 3 instead of 2.
Yeah.
So...
Okay, so next we got Super Saiyan Broly Combat Evolution. 5-drop 30k power, has like specified cost 3 red at least. Has crit, swap 6, so you pay a red. If your opponent has 3 or more energy and you have 4 more energy, you pick a mono red Broly BR with an energy cost of 6 and
swappity swap.
Yep. And its auto is, if your leader is red, when this card is played, choose up to one of your red unison cards, add a marker to it. Then your opponent chooses 1 card in the hand, sends it to the warp, and at the end of your opponent's next turn, you get the card back. So you could potentially get rid of 4 cards from their hand.
So it's basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to crit, and it's emptied in the hand in a different sense because you're critting a lot and doing this by warping their cards.
Yeah.
So, alright, so we got Broly Power of the Great Ape. But he's not a Great Ape card. It's cost 4, 2 of it being red, 10k power, swap 5 for a red, is to a mono red. Mono red Broly BR which cost 5. So, I go into this. I'll then pay 1 to go into this. This swap is like so much better than the other swaps. because they cost more when they go up the levels. This is, I just pay one, swap, pay one, swap, pay one, swap.
Yeah. Well, they need people to play swap again since they hit the Goku's lineage line.
Yeah. And then it's got servant, so it gains 10,000 power and can't be switched to active mode during your charge phase. Did that hasn't got Overlord, has it?
Paragus does.
Oh, is it Paragus that does it?
Yeah.
Okay, right. Because the leader didn't do it, did it? So
No.
okay. Also, if your leader card is red, when this card is played, you choose up to one of your red units cards, add a marker to it, then your opponent chooses one card in their hand, stands into their warp, and then they get it back.
So just like the other one.
Yeah.
So next we got Broly Bonafide Saiyan. So
You almost said that wrongly then, didn't you?
I did almost say it wrong. I was like, what am I saying? Free drop to being red, 9k power. Has swap 4 by paying a red for, well, you guessed it by now, a red Broly. Again, servant, so it gains 10k, and then it can't be switched back to active if you make him attack.
Yay, 19, awkward number.
Yep. And it's also, when this card is played, choose one red Paragus BR with an edge cost of 1 in your hand and play it.
So, swap into this, and then play a Paragus, and then Paragus gets around the servant.
Yeah.
Here we go. Alright, so we got... oh god. So we got Broly Saiyan Youth, 1 cost 4k, swap 3, if you lead a card, yeah, Broly swap, yup, we know this, goes into this guy. Although, it goes from 1 to 3, you know, my swap deck, so it actually goes up a chain.
Yeah, well.
Permanent, if you have a red, Babra, Babria.
Why not just say bar BR?
Because yeah.
Because you wanted to say bra, didn't you?
Because my brain's like, wait, what? It doesn't make it what?
If you have Baba in play.
Yeah, okay, whatever. It basically gives 15k power. So that's also during your opponent's turn then. It comes on a specified turn. Also, when this card is played, you can't play copies of this card for a turn. So, pay 1. Well, play, yeah. Go to that, swap, yeah. Alright. Shut up.
Okay, so we got Bar, Broly's first friend. That's the face of friendship. It's 2 costs, both being red, has 5k power. It's got blocker, and also when this card is played, add to 1 mono red Broly BR card, and then cost 5 less from your deck to your hand, then shuffle your deck. So, search for any Broly, basically.
Yeah. So we got Golemite.
Yeah.
Yeah, Beast of the Planet Vampire. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. I can't even remember how they
I think they pronounced it Vampa
in the movie. Yeah, I don't know. Probably, yeah. So it's 2 cost, 5k, blocker. If your leader card is red and it's your turn, when this card is used in a combo, if your opponent has 3 or less energy, choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, 30k power or more, and KO. It's basically arrival cards.
It's like that old Demigra from
Set 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very situational.
So next we've got Paragus Oath of Vengeance.
So here's your 1 cost one.
Yep. So 1 cost 4k. It's got unique, Overlord of once per turn. Place one of your battle cards with a servant skill at the bottom of your deck to draw a card. And then its auto is when this card is played, look up 5 cards from the top of your deck, add to 1 red Broly BR card, or 1 red Unison card with a specified cost of 1 amongst your hand, then shuffle your deck.
So, Kale.
Yeah, Kale. Add a Broly or a Kale.
Basically, yeah. Alright, so we got Paragus New Ambitions. 2 cost, 2 would be 2 red. 15, it's got Overlord, once per turn, same again, play it to the bottom, draw a card. Auto, you choose 1 card in your hand and discard it. When this card is placed in your drop area from your hand by a skill, add up to 1 red Broly BR card with energy cost of 4 or less from your drop area to your hand. What discards it?
Any...
Choose one card in your hand and discard it. When this card is placed. Yeah, no, it's when choose one card in your hand and discard it when this card is placed in your drop area from your hand. Play a skill. What the hell discards it? I don't. How? What? How's it?
Discard one of it by it. You have to
Choose one card in your hand and discard it when this card is placed in your drop area. Yeah, you have to discard something initially. You have to find a way to discard it in the first place.
Yeah, use it. You use that card and you discard another copy of it.
I mean, you could technically, yeah. But...
Yeah, but you still need to discard the first one.
See, this is a constant problem I have.
That thing is on the field and you have another one in your hand, yeah? Then you discard that card and then that auto goes off. From the card that you discard.
Okay.
Not the card on the field.
I mean, by now it's not difficult to discard cards.
No.
So...
No.
Okay, so... Yeah.
I don't know.
So we got Chile Trusted Friend. Say 2-drop 5k power. It's got blocker and active main / battle. You can pay 2 red, choose 1 red Brody BR card in your battle area, return it to the owner's hand, and then play this card from your hand. So you can just
Save a Brody card.
Yeah.
Okay, Limo does exactly the same thing.
He just doesn't have blocker.
Yeah, and he's got 15k power.
Yeah. Ooh.
Hello, expensive card.
Yeah. So we got Barlock Strategic Mind. Say 3-drop, all 3 being red, 20k power, deflect, and auto. If your leader is a mono red, when this card is played, choose one of your red unison cards and add 3 markers to it.
There's an SR. So.
Yeah. It's an SR, you have to pay a hard 3, but...
Oh look, it's
value.
another Bardock card that's going to be expensive.
How long until they ban this one?
So you got Napa Elite Warrior. It's
Generic super combo.
Yeah, it's generic super combo. When your life's 4, that's draw a card, but it's got 10k regardless.
And hair.
Yeah, but that's, you know, back in the day.
Yeah.
Napa BR. Oh look, we get onto the Dark Balls.
So we got 7-star ball, parasitic demon, darkness. Nah. I will read eventually, don't worry. So yeah, it counts as a Dark Dragon Ball. Active battle, choose one of your cards and gains 5k for the battle.
So they all do. They're all the same 2 first effects.
But the main thing is, its active main is choose 1 Black Brody with an energy cost of 1 in your battle area and place it in the owner's drop. Play it for 1 Dark Brody card from your deck or drop area, then shuffle your deck if you look through it. So it's red, but it's for Black Brodies. Okay.
Yeah, but that's no cost, so it's fine. So you got Planet Vampire. Blah blah blah.
Vampire.
Vampire. So cost 1, field, activate main once per turn. If your leader card is a red Broly BR card and you add 1 card from your life to your hand, look at 7 cards on the top of your deck, play up to 1 red Broly BR, Paragus BR, Bab BR, or Golemite BR with 5k power or less among them, then shuffle your deck if you played a card. What?
If you play the card, choose. So.
Oh yes, so you shuffle your deck, and then if you play, choose 1 card in your hand and discard it.
That's pretty good field.
It is, because it helps you get into your 1 cost on it, so you basically can play this, go into your 1 cost Broly, swap into your 3, and then next turn you got 2 open energies, so you go into your go from your 3 to your 4 to your 5 in turn 2.
Yeah, well, like your first turn play, if you don't have this in your hand already, is use Brody to search it, play it, do the effect, and then you just carry on. Kind of like Green Broly.
Is Johnny going to be making this Broly deck?
Probably not.
No.
So we got Birth of a Super Warrior. So it costs 1. And its active main is if your leader is a red Gogeta BR card, you choose one of the following effects. So you play or add to your hand up to 1 skills Son Goku BR with an energy cost of 1 and 1 skills Vegeta BR with an energy cost of 1 from your deck to your hand and shuffle your deck. Or play / add up to 1 of each from your drop area instead. So you either play them from your deck or you play them from your drop.
How about you either add or play them?
Yeah, you add or play them from your deck or drop.
Yeah.
So.
Very good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Alright, so we've got Violent Rays. 1 cost, counter attack. If your leader card is red, negate the attack. And then you may choose 1 card in your hand and discard it. If you do, choose one. Your opponent can't attack with battle cards with 20k power or more for the turn. Or your opponent can't attack with unison cards with 20k power or more.
I mean, that second effect would be more useful as more unison comes out.
Yeah.
But that is really good.
Well, most unison cards are multi-attackers.
Yeah.
So.
In some form.
Yeah. Right, so that was the last of the red thing.
Yeah.
Because the next one's into the green. Alright guys, so that's the red ones. So thanks for watching. Look out for the green coverage video. And yeah, just leave any thoughts in the comments below. So we'll see you for the next one. Bye bye.
Bye.